Taking a live look now at the South Split here, where we're seeing some of that traffic here at the 5 o'clock hour. We're looking at 42 degrees, though.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Ryan, it's going to get even colder tonight, huh?
Colder tonight. We're falling into the 30s, but not as cold as what we saw this morning, because this morning we were in the mid-20s. But, you know, it's still an adjustment period coming off last week. And with last week's storms, the Weather Service is actually still out in parts of southern Indiana because they haven't gotten out until after we were done with all the flooding. So the Weather Service has updated the tornado count for the state from last Wednesday. We're up to 18 tornadoes, and when you put that in perspective, history-wise here in the state, it's now a top 10 Indiana state tornado outbreak. Overall, the count on the year has grown to 38, and this is pretty crazy when you consider we only average about 26 tornadoes a year across the entire state. EF2 was added in Washington County, and the National Weather Service in Paducah added a couple near Evansville. Of course, tonight, our temperatures are going to be dropping below the freezing mark. Our average last freeze date is usually around April 15th, average last frost of April 30th. Tonight, we'll see those low temperatures in the low 30s, as I mentioned, but a bit warmer compared to this morning. 25 was our official low here in Indianapolis. Freeze warnings are once again out for central and southern Indiana, running until Wednesday at 9 o'clock in the morning. And of course, we're still draining out all the rain from last week, 4 to 8 inches. Multiple river flood warnings into southern parts of the state. Areas that are still climbing are near the Ohio River. That is where we're seeing some major flooding in and around the Ohio River in southern parts of the state. A live look at our downtown camera. Plenty of sunshine out there. We're sitting at 42 degrees. Winds out of the northwest, 5 to 10 miles an hour. And look, through this evening will be mostly clear just because we have a high pressure system sitting directly overhead. Next storm system is this low pressure system in the plains. It's basically going to be tracking to the east, and that will drive up our rain chances eventually as we're getting into the forecast for tomorrow. So futurecast into tomorrow, we'll have the high pressure system shift off to the east. Waking up in the morning, we may get some glimpses of sun, but clouds are going to be increasing. And by the afternoon, I'd say the afternoon is our best chance of rain. It's not going to be a soaking rainfall. In fact, most areas probably under a quarter inch for tomorrow. North central and northern Indiana, that is where I wouldn't rule out maybe some ice pellets or sleet. That would be very isolated, and even into parts of the nighttime hours on Wednesday, we'll still have that rain chance around. For Thursday, a secondary low will be moving in. That drives up rain chances in the afternoon. Tonight, 30 for the low here in Indy, 28 in Kokomo, and then looking ahead to tomorrow, we'll get near the 50-degree mark. Best chance of seeing showers in the afternoon and evening hours. High temperatures depends where you are related to the rain chances, because the rain chances are higher to our north. 46 in Kokomo, 43 in South Bend, 54 in Bloomington. Average high for this time of year is 62. We'll be under that for tomorrow. Additional rainfall numbers, a tenth to half inch, I'd say, for most of central Indiana, and that combines both Wednesday and Thursday's rainfall. 7-day forecast, and look, we have some good news because we'll get past Thursday, and look at all these dry days we're going to be stringing together. Weekend forecast is looking fantastic in our area. Sunday into the mid-60s, only a small rain chance on Monday, and still by next Tuesday, temperatures in the